Let me say a few words about what I, as a father of children, find into this story. What a nose. Well, first of all, it is a celebration of this sense, the sensing of smelling. We do not use this extraordinary capacity of smelling anymore. And when we look around the room, we actually very quickly realize that people have all different types of noses. But when we look around in nature, I mean, the amount of noses we come across are fascinating. And we realize that maybe the bear can smell 10,000 different odors, but someone who knows coffee very well could smell 2,000. And so that means that some of us are extraordinarily good smellers and other ones are just ordinary, but we all have the capacity to develop our instrumentation that we have in order to enjoy life and in order to protect ourselves, because it's the gateway to our health. So the first thing is we're celebrating this extraordinary sense of smelling. But then second, unfortunately, very many children are castigated and are criticized and are joked about because the shape of the nose. And the shape of the nose is something that you got. You can't really change it, although some people today do like to change with a special surgery the shape of the nose. But all of us have this incredible capacity to accept who we are. And accepting who we are very often means that you accept to be different. You can not all be always exactly the same. And this capacity to look in the mirror in the morning and say, oh, here you are, with a nose, with ears, with a mouth, with eyes. But the nose stands out very, very strongly. And so to me, the capacity to accept who you are and to celebrate the uniqueness of your nose is something that strengthens our character, because we are who we are and we are who we look like. And this is coming to the third point that I want to bring out in this story, is the desire to discover. I mean, we're discovering things we had no clue about. We think a nose is a nose, but then we realize that there is not such thing as 2 times the same nose. I mean, who could have imagined that there really is an animal that has a nose that grows? Not because they're lying, but the nose grows and the nose goes back. This is reality. This is not a fairy tale. And I think that the story has a major contribution to make. So even when smelling as such is considered a subject on its own, an interesting one, but the discovery around it is without end. We're discovering the beauty of nature, the diversity of nature, the perfection of nature, the details of how everything is being designed, from the snot we have in our nose to the hairs we have in our nose. And so I wanted to ensure that people have this excitement about discovery of one thing, but with thousands of different editions found all around in nature and all around us in our communities.